Great day everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can slow down or speed up your videos in DaVinci Resolve easily. So let's go for it. Okay, so let's say the DaVinci Resolve is already running and this is our video at which we want to change the speed. First of all, we have to choose the part of the video at which we want to change the speed. For this I'm going to choose this browser icon and I'm simply going to choose, for example, this is the start of the clip. We want to speed up or slow down, and then we are going up to this passage and I can click there. So we will speed up or slow down this middle part of the video. Now I'm going back to selection mode and I'm going to click on this middle part. Now in DaVinci Resolve you got basically more options how you can speed up or slow down your videos. First way how you can do this is by right click, then you will click on change clip speed. Here you can see the speed, the frames per second and duration. As you can see, our original video has 60 frames per second and the speed is right now at the 100%. What is default? The 100% is normal speed of the video. The 200% would be twice the speed of the video and 50% will be half the speed of the video. As you can see, the 50% would have just half of the original frames and the duration will be twice as long. So in my case, let's say that I want to slow down my video on 25%, what is 1/4 of the original video. At the right side, you can also choose whether you want to ripple the timeline. That means that in case you will change the speed of the original clip, whether those rest of the clips will adjust or will simply stay at the same place. In my case, I want to of course ripple timeline, as this clip will be much longer after slowing down to 25%. You can also choose that whether you want to reverse speed, that means that the clip will be reversed, or whether you want to freeze frame. As I don't want to reverse or freeze the frame, I will simply keep it as it is and I will click on change. As you can see, this middle part of the video quadrupled in the length, and as you can see, it's now slowed down. But as you could see, at the changing clip speed is at the 25% and the frames per second are only 15. What is of course not good, because the minimum we want to get there is 24 frames per second, what is the minimum the human eye can see as an fluent motion. So for this we will go to inspector, where by the way you can also change your speed. So basically before we right click on the video and went to change clip speed. But in case you would like, you can select the area you want to speed up or slow down, and you will then go to inspector, scroll down, and here you will click on speed change. You will click on this, and here you can do basically the same thing as we did before. You will choose the direction, the original is forward, you can choose the reverse same as before, or freeze same as before. And here you can play with the speed, you can change the percent by dragging and dropping or just rewriting this. As you can see, I dragged it to the left and my video became even longer than before. But I don't want to have it such a long, I'll just put it on my original 25%. Like this. And once again, of course, we got here the ripple timeline option and the pitch correction. So those are basically the two ways how you can change the speed of your clips in DaVinci Resolve. But as I mentioned already, be aware that when you are slowing down your video, you don't want to go below 24 frames per second. As I showed you already, in our case, we are already at the 15. So there are two options, or you will simply rise the speed till you will hit the level of at least 24 frames per second, or you will simply go to the inspector, you will scroll down and you will go to Retime and scaling. And here you want to play with Retime process. Basically what is happening in DaVinci Resolve, when we apply speed changes, it's particularly impossible for all frames to evenly divide within each second. This can lead to issues like frame skipping or video stuttering. This is why we are going to Retime and scaling, and we want to choose the right Retime process which will fit best our video project. Simply said, when you will choose nearest, this option uses the closest frame to fill in the gaps when your video is sped up or slowed down. When you will choose frame blend, this option blends frames together to create new ones. It typically results in smoother playback than the nearest option, but it might create some ghosting effect. And the last one is optical flow. This is the most complex method. It creates entirely new frames based on the motion and color analysis of surrounding frame. It can yield the smoothest results, especially for clips with significant speed changes, but it requires more processing power and might introduce some artifacts. So in the end, it's up to which of those you want to use. In my case, I'm going with the frame blend. So it's basically it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can easily change the speed of your video in DaVinci Resolve. Whether speed up or slow down, it's completely up to you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. Really hope you found here what you were looking for. Hope you are good and video fine. Thanks for watching and all of the support, and see you all next time.